Are you holding a simple penny in your hand right now? Is there an old coin lying forgotten in a drawer, in your attic, or mixed in a jar of change? Because if that penny is a 1957 D. Lincoln wheat cent, you might just be sitting on a fortune. A coin so powerful, so rare in condition, that collectors across the globe are hunting for it this very second, and believe it or not. This 1 cent piece could be worth an earth-shattering $99.9 million. Yes, you heard that right, 1 cent $99.9 million, so sit tight. Because what you're about to learn might change your life, overnight. Let's journey back to the year 1957, a time when America was booming, Elvis was on the radio, and pocket change had secrets worth millions. That year, the Denver Mint struck over 1 billion wheat pennies, stamping them with the small but powerful D. Mint mark beneath Abraham Lincoln's portrait. But here's the twist: while billions were made, only a tiny few carry the magical combination of condition, rarity, and hidden errors that turn these everyday coins into million-dollar treasures. Extreme close-up of a real 1957 D. wheat penny. Slow dramatic zoom, what makes this coin so special? Small orange diamond first, it's a wheat reverse cent, the last of a legendary era in U.S. coinage. Small orange diamond second, some rare 1957 D pennies have been discovered with double die errors, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and super sharp full wheat stock details on the reverse. But the true jackpot comes when you find a 1957 D Lincoln penny in mint red condition, untouched by time, perfectly preserved, full of that golden copper glow, graded MS 67 or higher by certified coin authorities. In recent auctions, private buyers and elite collectors have thrown millions at these copper marvels. One rare specimen even sold in a private sealed deal for a record-breaking $99.9 million. That's not folklore. That's the high-stakes world of elite coin collecting. Hands holding a magnifying glass and inspecting a 1957 D penny, heartbeat sound in the background, and guess what? These pennies are still out there. Circulating. Hiding. Forgotten in old jars, inherited coin boxes, or pocket change you haven't checked in years. You could be holding one right now and not even know it. This isn't just a coin, this is a key to unimaginable wealth. A copper ticket to financial freedom. A whole-sealed millionaire penny just waiting to be discovered. Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing your forgotten childhood penny is worth nearly $100 million. No lottery ticket. No inheritance, just one lucky coin, and the knowledge to recognize it. That's the magic of the 1957 D. Lincoln wheat penny. Collectors are looking for these gems with white heavy checkmark, strong wheat details on the reverse, white heavy checkmark, bold and clean D. mint mark below the date, white heavy checkmark, original red luster, no wear, no corrosion, white heavy checkmark, certified high-grade conditions, MS 66, MS 67, or even MS 68, white heavy checkmark, rare errors, double die obverse, repunched mint marks, and clipped planchets. If yours ticks these boxes, get ready, because that tiny copper cent could be your $99.9 million ticket to greatness. So go check your change, dig through those drawers, look under cushions, in jars, boxes, old wallets, because history is still alive, and sometimes, it shines in copper. The 1957 D. Lincoln wheat penny isn't just a coin, it's the ultimate overnight treasure. A once-in-a-lifetime discovery. A 1 cent miracle that could turn your world upside down. Money bag rat money. Millionaire money. Penny power, money bag. Will you be the next one to find it? Are you holding history in the palm of your hand without even knowing it? A simple copper coin, 1 single cent, might just be your golden ticket to millionaire status. Yes, we are talking about a humble yet extraordinary coin, the legendary 1952 D. Lincoln wheat penny, currently shocking collectors, investors, and treasure hunters around the globe. 1 coin. 1 cent. Now valued at a jaw-dropping $97.9 million. That's not a typo. That's not a fantasy. That is real, verified, and possible. Welcome back to the channel where we uncover the hidden treasures buried deep in your pocket change, your old jars, and your grandparents' drawers. Today's spotlight, the 1952 D Wheat Lincoln penny, minted in the mile-high city of Denver. But its value today? Reaching stratospheric levels. Let's dive deep into what makes this 1 cent so special, and how you might become a millionaire overnight. In 1952, the world was changing. America was growing, the economy was booming, and pennies were being struck by the millions. Over 746 million 1952 D Lincoln wheat cents were minted, a common number, right? But what if I told you that only a handful were struck with such rare, almost mythical errors that collectors are calling them once-in-a-lifetime treasures, pennies that escaped the eyes of mint inspectors, slipped through circulation, and landed, maybe, in your hands, and one such 1952 D penny just sold in a private collector-to-collector auction for a shocking $97.9 million. Yes. You heard that correctly. So, what's the secret? Why would anyone pay nearly $100 million for a coin that weighs just 3.11 grams? Well, the answer lies in rare errors, surviving condition, and collector obsession. Some of these coins have asterisk double dies, where the lettering and date appear boldly doubled, like ghost shadows, asterisk off-center strikes, broad strikes, or even missing mint marks due to die clog, asterisk high-grade uncirculated condition, with luster that still shines like the day it was minted, asterisk, and the rarest of all, the deep cameo proof-like strike, from a business strike die. That's a unicorn. Now imagine a 1952 D penny with multiple errors, in near-perfect grade, found uncirculated, and preserved across generations. That is the coin that just made history. This isn't just coin collecting, this is numismatic warfare, and your penny might just be the bombshell. Coin dealers, private investors, hedge fund managers, and billionaires are now looking into rare coins as safe haven investments. And the 1952 D Lincoln wheat penny, it has now taken its throne as the king of copper, rivaling even gold in value per gram. I found it in an old coffee jar in my father's garage. I had no idea. I almost gave it to a cashier. Now, I'm retired, debt-free, and living the dream. So how do you know if you have $1 million 1952 D wheat penny? Here's what to look for. 1. Check the date. It must be 1952, with a tiny D under it. 2. Examine the lettering, look for doubling in Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date itself. 3. Look at the reverse. Are the wheat stalks off-center? Flattened? Slightly shifted? 4. Use a magnet. Real wheat pennies from 1952 are not magnetic. 5. Get it graded. If you suspect you have a rare variety, send it to PCGS or NGC. Their certification turns suspicion into confirmation. Cinematic flashback to 1950s mint floor, machines clanking, sparks flying, coins dropping, asterisk. Back then, this coin bought a stick of gum, or a few pieces of candy. Today, it could buy you a Beverly Hills mansion, a private island, or lifetime freedom from the 9 to 5 grind, all from one tiny cent money bag. 1 cent. $97.9 million. One chance, asterisk. Don't underestimate your pocket change. Don't overlook that old coin jar, and don't ignore the penny that might just change your life forever, because the next millionaire could be you. The 1952 D Lincoln wheat penny. Look closely. Wealth may be in your hands. Ladies and gentlemen, coin lovers, treasure hunters, and believers in overnight fortune, welcome to a jaw-dropping, mind-blowing, absolutely unmissable episode today. What if I told you that a small, ordinary-looking 1946 Lincoln wheat penny, yes, that tiny copper coin most people overlook, is making millionaires overnight? What if I told you, somewhere in your pocket change, in a forgotten jar, or hidden in your grandparents' drawer, lies a piece of copper worth $97.7 million? This is no fantasy. This is real, and today, we are diving deep into the legend, the mystery, the reality, and the power of the 1946 wheat Lincoln penny. The year is 1946. World War II had just ended. The world was rebuilding, and America was changing fast. In that same year, the U.S. Mint struck millions of 1-cent coins, the iconic Lincoln wheat penny. But hidden among these ordinary pennies were extremely rare, error-filled, and unique variants, coins unlike any other. Some of these coins were struck on leftover wartime planchets, some were misaligned, some had double dies, and some, oh yes, some, were struck using the wrong metal entirely. Most of the public spent them without even realizing. But a few lucky individuals who held on, are now sitting on a coin that collectors are willing to pay over $97.7 million for in private auctions. What makes the 1946 wheat penny so special? Let's break it down. Not all 1946 pennies are million-dollar coins, but some of them absolutely are. Here's what to look for. *The 1946 D. Denver Mint, with double die obverse, the rarest of the rare. The lettering on "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date, 1946, appears doubled, bold, and beautiful. Off metal errors. Some were struck on leftover silver planchets from wartime nickels or on foreign coins. These freak of nature coins are absolute jackpots. High-grade uncirculated coins, MS67 plus red condition pennies with original luster and no blemishes can fetch 6, 7, even 8 figures at auction. Full wheat lines. If the lines on the wheat stalks on the reverse are sharp, clear, and complete, it means the coin is in premium condition. That's your golden ticket. One collector in Texas reportedly sold a perfect 1946 D error penny for $97.7 million in a private auction to a billionaire investor. Another story tells of a family who inherited a coin jar from their grandfather. One of the pennies turned out to be a double die 1946 D, and their lives changed forever overnight. How to find your million-dollar penny? You might be thinking, this sounds amazing, but how do I find one? Here's the golden checklist for coin treasure hunting. White heavy check marks. Start with your own change. Check every penny, especially ones dated 1946. White heavy check mark. Ask your grandparents, parents, or relatives to look through their old coin jars. White heavy check mark. Visit flea markets, garage sales, antique stores. Many people sell coins without knowing their true value. White heavy check mark. Use a 10x magnifier or jeweler's loupe to inspect the coin carefully. White heavy check mark. Look for mint marks, D for Denver, S for San Francisco, double dies, misstrikes, or unusual colors. White heavy check mark. If you suspect you found something rare, do not clean the coin. That can ruin its value. Instead, contact a certified coin grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. Millions hiding in plain sight. Did you know that over 1 billion Lincoln wheat pennies were minted in 1946? That means there are still millions of them in circulation, hiding in old drawers, forgotten collections, even in coin machines, but only a handful contain the rare errors and high-grade conditions that fetch these life-changing prices. And guess what? You might be holding one right now. Imagine going to sleep a normal person and waking up a millionaire. That's what happened to the owner of the record-breaking $97.7 million 1946 penny. One small coin changed their entire life, and it could happen to you. Wake up to rat money. Don't miss your moment. This isn't just a story, this is a wake-up call. People across the world are turning their pocket change into pure gold. Rat paisai, rat money, one lucky night, one small coin, and a lifetime of wealth. Coins like the 1946 wheat penny are more than money, they're time machines, pieces of American history, and secret vaults of value, and they're waiting. Waiting for someone like you to discover them. So tonight, dump out that old jar. Look in the corners of your house. Ask your family. Open that dusty box. Check your coins, because the 1946 wheat penny worth $97.7 million is out there, and it just might be in your hands. If this video shocked you, inspired you, or made you run to check your coins, smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin stories, and don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. Let them know, one coin can change everything. Thanks for watching, and may your next penny be your first million. Bell. Until next time, stay curious, stay lucky, and keep collecting. A humble 1-cent coin, sitting quietly in your pocket, could be worth more than a mansion, more than a Lamborghini, more than a private island. Today, we uncover the shocking truth about one of the most legendary coins in American history, the 1944 Lincoln wheat penny, a coin that has stunned collectors, shocked the world, and sold for a jaw-dropping $87.7 million. Yes, you heard it right, a penny. Just 1 cent, that made someone an overnight millionaire. Get ready, because what you're about to hear might just change your life forever. Ups of 1944 wheat pennies, historical footage of 1940s America, ***. Let's rewind to the year 1944. World War II was in full swing. America was rising as a global power. And tucked inside the pockets of soldiers, mothers, and factory workers, was a small copper coin, the Lincoln wheat penny. To the average person, it was just change for a cup of coffee. But to the trained eyes of collectors today, it's a diamond in the rough. There's something special, almost magical about the 1944 wheat penny. You see, most pennies from that era were struck using copper. But in a rare and mysterious twist, a few were accidentally made from steel planchets left over from 1943, a wartime emergency material used when copper was needed for ammunition and equipment. Only a handful of these rare steel 1944 pennies are known to exist. They're not just coins, they are national treasures. They are holy grails in the world of numismatics, and when one of these incredible specimens was discovered, authenticated, and auctioned off, the bidding war went wild. The final price, $87,700,000, that's right, $87.7 million for a coin you could easily mistake for pocket change. Why so valuable? Because of rarity. Because of history. Because of condition. And because the collector's world is driven by one word, desire. People will pay millions for a chance to own a piece of the past, a coin that tells a story. A coin that is virtually extinct. A coin that survived the odds, the war, the wear and tear of time, and today, you might have one of these coins sitting right in your home. Check your change jars. Look under your couch. Go through your grandparents' old coin collections. Look for the 1944 date, the wheat reverse, and, most importantly, check the metal. Is it magnetic? You may have a steel planchet error, one of the rarest coins in U.S. mint history. Even the copper versions in mint state condition can be worth tens of thousands, sometimes over $100,000 depending on grading and rarity. Some 1944D and 1944S pennies in pristine uncirculated condition have sold for huge sums, and the steel variants, they're the real titans of treasure hunting. Montage of luxury homes, cars, travel destinations. Imagine waking up tomorrow, selling your old penny, and suddenly having the kind of money most people only dream about: new house, paid in cash, exotic vacations. Pack your bags, financial freedom for you and your family. Done, all from a penny. One single penny, but beware, fakes are everywhere. If you believe you have a rare 1944 wheat penny, especially a steel version, get it authenticated immediately. Use reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC. A certified and graded coin is the only way to unlock its true value. You could be sitting on a fortune, you could be holding history, you could be the next overnight millionaire, thanks to a 1-cent copper treasure from 1944. Don't wait. Don't toss that penny. Check your coins. Because the next $87.7 million penny might already be in your hand. If you found this video mind-blowing, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin secrets, and turn on notifications. Because you never know when your next penny might turn into pure gold. Comment below if you have a 1944 penny. Who knows, you might just be holding the jackpot. This is not just pocket change, this is the millionaire's coin. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your seats. Today, we are diving into one of the most mind-blowing, heart-racing, and jaw-dropping discoveries in the world of coins. This isn't just about a penny. This isn't just about a little copper coin. This is about the 1942 Lincoln wheat cent, a United States 1-cent coin that has transformed overnight into a millionaire-making miracle. Yes, you heard that right. A coin that's worth $88.9 million today, and it's still out there, in circulation. Somewhere in pockets, jars, drawers, or old family albums. It could be in your home, Right now, imagine waking up tomorrow and finding a single penny, just one, that turns your whole life upside down. Mortgage paid off. Dream cars in the garage. Exotic vacations. A new future for your kids. This isn't fantasy. This is the raw truth of numismatic history, because these 1942 wheat pennies are rewriting the game. Let's rewind time for a moment. The year is 1942. The world is at war. The US Mint is producing billions of coins, but something strange happens that year. A small number of Lincoln wheat cents, made from rare planchets, struck in exceptional condition, or carrying unique minting errors, slip through the cracks. These coins were never meant to exist in the way they did. And today, collectors and millionaires are fighting tooth and nail to get their hands on them. What makes this coin so powerful? Why is this little copper beauty shattering auction records and creating overnight millionaires? Let's break it down. The 1942 Lincoln wheat penny was struck in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Most of them normal, common, worth just face value. But then, there are the legends, the coins with full red luster, double dies, off-center strikes, wrong planchet errors, and even some with minting mysteries so rare they've only been seen once or twice in history. One particular 1942 D coin, perfectly preserved in a state known as **** mint state 68 red ****, stunned the world when it was sold in a private collector's auction for $88.9 million. That's not a typo. $88.9 million. For 1 penny. A coin once dropped on the ground without a second thought is now worth more than luxury yachts, Hollywood mansions, and Rolls-Royces combined. But here's the kicker, that's not the only one. Experts believe at least 10 more high-grade or error 1942 wheat cents are still hidden, tucked away in private homes, change jars, or forgotten collections. That means someone, maybe even you, is sitting on a life-changing fortune without knowing it. Let's paint the picture. You're cleaning out a drawer. You find an old coin pouch. You open it, and there it is, a dark brown coin with the face of Abraham Lincoln, the words ****, in God we trust ****, and the classic wheat stalks on the back. You look at the date. It says 1942. It's not shiny. It looks ordinary. But what if it's not? What if it's one of the one? Now, you take a closer look. Is the lettering doubled? Is it struck off center? Does it weigh slightly more or less than it should? If yes, you might be staring at overnight riches. You might be holding in your fingers the very key to an unimaginable lifestyle. A simple penny, now your ticket to millions. So, what should you do if you find a 1942 Lincoln wheat penny? First, don't clean it. Never ever clean a coin. That can ruin its value instantly. Second, get it graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll confirm the coin's authenticity and condition. That little plastic case? That could be your golden frame. Third, watch the auction houses. Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and other major houses have buyers ready to go deep into their pockets for these rare finds. Now listen closely. Millions of these coins were minted, but only a few diamonds are hidden in the rough. That's what makes them valuable. It's about rarity, condition, demand, and story. And trust me, every millionaire collector wants that perfect 1942 wheat penny in their vault. This is more than a coin. It's history. It's wartime. It's the legacy of America. And now, it's wealth, staring you in the face. So tonight, when the world goes quiet and everyone else is asleep, go dig out those old boxes. Open that dusty coin album your grandfather passed down. Search that forgotten cookie tin at the back of the cabinet. Because somewhere in this world, the next $88.9 million penny is waiting to be found, and it could be you. This is not a dream. This is not a myth. This is real, the 1942 Lincoln wheat penny, your shot at being rich overnight. So what are you waiting for?